Hey there, it's Mallory here with cats.com, and behind me is my cat Letsy. And in this video, we're talking about cats and their famous relationship with boxes. Why do cats love boxes so much? And could the humble cardboard box be a cat household essential? Let's get into it. So first off, we don't really know why cats love boxes so much. I think this is just one of those questions that you need to be a cat to fully understand. Researchers have taken stabs and tried to figure out what's going on here, but we just have a few speculations. So the first main reason why cats probably like boxes so much is because they create kind of a protective space. They create a safe, sort of enclosed lookout that our cats can use and observe the world from. They feel a little bit enclosed, a little bit hidden, and they can kind of peep out of that box and look out at the world. This resembles the type of behavior that a cat outdoors in the wild would use to kind of create a little bit of a blind from which they can stalk their prey while also feeling protected from bigger animals who may present a threat to them. Another nice thing about a cardboard box is that it keeps your cat a little bit warmer. So if your cat's spending a lot of time in a box, it'll create this sort of insulated space where they feel a little bit more warm and cozy. So our cats love to be warm. They tend to be a little bit chilly in a typical kind of human temperature environment. And so anything they can use to kind of insulate themselves and get cozy is going to be much appreciated. I think there's something to be said for the texture of cardboard. It's just something that cats tend to really like for whatever reason. I've noticed that like a disposable cardboard litter box tends to really appeal to cats. They tend to love cardboard scratchers. There's just something about that texture that cats love. I'll talk a little bit about this more in a second, but there's this idea of the cat square, right? Where you put a square of tape on the floor and the cat tends to go into it. And so it seems that the borders of the box are what really differentiates it from anything else. It's the idea that it has these sides. But the really interesting part here is that cats don't just love boxes, they kind of need them. Boxes love cats back. So there was this interesting little study done that looked at cats who had been newly admitted to shelters, and they either were given a hiding box or not. And after 3 to 4 days, it was found that the cats who were given a hiding box had adapted to the shelter environment far better than those who hadn't, which is going to have a really big impact on their outcomes in the shelter and possibly save their lives. So if your cat is in a really stressful situation, they're going to want to hide. And giving them a dedicated place to do that can make a huge difference in their stress levels. Now, remember that it doesn't have to be a cardboard box. It can be a number of things, including a sort of enclosed bed or a particular type of perch that has sort of an enclosure. And this brings me to the sponsor of this week's video, which is Tuft & Paw. You can see the Porto carrier behind me. This is just one of the many kind of stylish, elegant cat items available from their shop. Their lineup includes a range of cat furniture, best-selling litter box, which is one of my favorites, and many other items that both complement your home decor and enrich your cat's environment, providing hiding spaces and many other things that'll kind of make them happier in your home. So check out the link in the description as well as the pinned comment if you'd like to learn more about Tuft & Paw. Now, I want to circle back for a second to this idea that it doesn't even have to be a box. It's really about the borders and creating kind of a distinct space from the rest of the room. So you've probably seen these kind of meme pictures of if I fits, I sits. So anything that a cat can kind of sit on that is distinct from the rest of the room is going to be appealing. I've seen it with my cats. They'll sit on a piece of paper that fell on the floor. They'll sit directly in a sunbeam because it's this clear, distinct area. They'll pick out the kind of different spot. But it seems like it goes further than that. So there was an interesting little citizen science experiment done where people would create either a real square or a kinesia square, which is kind of an arrangement of sort of Pac-Man shapes that creates the illusion of a square in the kind of negative space. And what they found was that the cats were just as attracted to the kinesia squares as the real squares on the floor. This indicates that cats are susceptible to the same optical illusions that people are. And because they were more attracted to the sort of Pac-Man shapes, organized to create the illusion of a square and not the ones that were rotated in the other way, it suggests that cats are attracted to that kind of bordered shape and want to sit in the middle of it rather than simply being attracted to any sort of landmark on the floor or in the room. So this sheds a little bit of light on how cats think about their attraction to squares and boxes. They're looking for this kind of bordered, enclosing space that they can kind of get inside of. But still, there's so much mystery just revolving around our cats. We really don't fully understand them. We don't fully know why they seem to have so much fun with boxes. So while all of this sheds some light on why our cats like boxes so much, it doesn't fully explain what is going through their minds. It seems like cats just have a lot of fun with boxes. So I hope you found this video helpful and it encourages you to give your cat a cardboard box to play with today. It's beneficial to them in multiple ways. In fact, cats just might need the fun of cardboard boxes in their lives. Please let me know in the comments if your cat likes boxes, and if so, what is their favorite type of box to play with? Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.